And that is the start to our first game. We got Colorful, the winner of WGL in 2021, the last WGL that we had. Does this sound alright? It might be a little slow, right? A little low. There we go. And he's up against FoCuS. FoCuS scored his first win yesterday versus Moon, and once again, his matchup versus Night Elf is his best. I'd say by far. You see this in the results as well. 2-1 recently for FoCuS. But Colorful, if you can defeat Lin, you can defeat FoCuS. So these are two of the best players in their respective matchups. And we have our maps. Twisted? Wow, I did not expect this. Last Refuge for FoCuS, showing us that he's willing to go into talents. Northern Isles is the standard. But Twisted. That is interesting. Is FoCuS following Lin's footsteps into the Shadowhunter first? I doubt it. He's not the innovative player. He got great mechanics and great timings, great execution. But creativity I wouldn't give to FoCuS so much in hero choices and unit choices. And with that, we're about to kick off our first game. Both are currently 1-1. Colorful lost his opening match to Kaho, then defeated Lin. FoCuS was trampled on by Happy, but then got the W against Moon. So far, a 50-50 season for both of these guys, who will come out with a 2-1. That's, then we're 1/3 through the league, through the regular season. And that's a good sign. But it's gonna be a tough match. Stakes are high for the seeding later. Out of FoCuS. Yeah, it's a little pixelated, isn't it? You guys always have something to criticize, don't you? And I guess this looks like a little bit of a join bug. But in a few seconds we will be there. 2 out of the last 3 encounters went to FoCuS. I wouldn't be too surprised if this one goes to FoCuS as well for the first time. I would give the edge to FoCuS, actually. There we go. Map number 1. And FoCuS again willing to show us the camera. We got FoCuS on the bottom left-hand side. Oop, I should probably get rid of this. Attacks his Great Hall just a little bit. And let me know if the sound is alright, otherwise I'll try to tweak it. Colorful on the right hand side. Is he expecting a Shadowhunter? Then the counter would of course be Demon Hunter. But you can just start with the Keeper. Try to play the standard, get ready for the standard. And then switch into Demon Hunter, Dryads, Bears later, as that worked phenomenally well. Like our Clean Feet. And the Keeper it is. And for FoCuS, there's no reason to change anything compared to his game yesterday versus Moon. And that was also Blade Master Extravaganza. Too low? Oh my god. This is the loudest I can get you. Or I could switch a little. Better, right? Maybe even too loud. But yeah. Standard creep route, I'd say. For FoCuS. Yeah, this is too loud.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Starting at the Murlocs, then harassing. And for Colorful, it's all about the timings. When do the Hunters transition? When expand? When tech? Let's get it on. Yeah, the early game is pretty much set in stone. Depends a little on how aggressive FoCuS wants to be. And yeah, it's of course a best of 3. Well, the items so far, only lightning shield that might help against wisps. But he would have loved to have every other item, I guess. So he has to go for heal selves, maybe even clarities. And Keeper makes solid progress towards level 3, uncontested so far. This looks like an exact mirror build of what happened against Moon yesterday. With the peon here on the left hand side, but Blade Master says hello. Deny? Deny. Man, FoCuS, he was really sleepy on day 1 when he lost a lot of headhunters. There was just nothing that he was able to do against Happy from minute 2.5 on. Still too loud. God damn. But then yesterday, he had a stellar performance. So let's see how much he can do. Using an aggressive grunt all across the map to creep the Expo away. Ring of Region! This is fantastic! Absolutely fantastic. There's not much left, but on the other side, Colorful says, okay, if you steal my stuff away, I steal your stuff away. And that will slow down the Shadow Hunter, which is, I guess, the second hero for FoCuS. Everything else would be greatly surprising. Double ring for the Keeper is not necessarily what you want. But an uneventful early game. No big last hits, no big steals, no big entangles. And this is exactly how orcs have to play it. Try to steal as much as you can, try to delay as much as you can. But, okay, is tier 2 done? No, tier 2 is not done. It's just started without an expansion by Colorful. This is super late. Is it not? I mean, yeah, he queued a Huntress transition. But tech without Expo at 4 minutes. Or did he build it already and it's walking over? Always a little hard when you don't have the camera control. Mirror image second. We skipped the blade. The critical now. And Colorful might be a little bit surprised. Oh, what a gift though! He has full mana. There's 2 herd grunts. FoCuS, this was ambitious, but what a move by Colorful to figure this out. Last hit was denied. Okay, so it's just 1 grunt down, and with Windwalk backstab, he gets the last hit on the skeleton as well. Skeleton on the, you know, arachnid. Ooh, so Expo now. Expo was cancelled by Blade, they say. Okay, didn't see that, to be honest. As we rush for the staff. 1 grunt down is okay, especially when the Keeper does not get the experience. But here he's cancelling it. There we go. Oh, this is massive delays. 3 hunts and an archer, but that's nothing. Gets a grunt kill in return, but I would say this expansion is way bigger. Thank you, Simon B, for the 19-month resub. Happy New Year to the Back to Warcraft team and everyone else. That's sweet. Not a cancel. Despite the Ring of Region, despite the circlet, it's close. But he's unwilling to go for it. Wow. So it's only 2 grunts for creeping. The item has been taken away. Wants a little bit of a jump start on that Shadow Hunter with the natural expansion. FoCuS still has time to prevent the entangled gold mine. But Colorful, he has time to disrupt this creep spot. Damn, they play so well around each other. They know each other, of course, as they're both former teammates of LP. But that's also been quite some time ago. I think in the Warcraft scene, everybody knows that it's just about the preparation. And Colorful, man, he's making some moves. That roaming Keeper is working out beautifully. He can easily creep this, can then fall back to the marketplace and get his upgrades. I was confused when FoCuS photo started moving. He's a calm fella. He's a calm fella. double ring of regen on this blade. This is 4 HP per second. This is insane. So far, FoCuS heroes are a little underdeveloped. But we bring the damage with the Wyvern. I like that addition. If there's no Serpent Wards to go for Wyvern instead. Keep a caught. Uh-oh, there's no staff at all. I mean, there is a staff of teleportation, but that's about it. Purge to prevent the TP for a second, but that didn't fly. Blade Master has to heal, but with a double ring of regen, that will take a second or two. And that's the marketplace and maybe even the merchant for FoCuS. Big production ramping up by Colorful, of course, with the 2 bases, but if you can't break the Elf expansion, just go for your own. And that's exactly what FoCuS is going for. Ankh in case of him dying. Yeah, a little bit of a creep jack, but that's been dealt with. The big one is already gone. The item has already been crabbed. Blade Master would love to see level 3, and especially the Shadow Hunter would love to see level 3. But this is basically a natural counter to Acid Bomb, I'd say. This double ringer regen. You can sell it later for a heal scroll or an invo potion. Brave move by FoCuS. That would be level 3. And he gets a Lion Horn as well, which is fantastic against all that piercing damage. It's basically a free armor upgrade. Wisps are coming in. Is FoCuS already in a position where he can fight this? 2 hunts down immediately, but also a Raider falling. Damage is coming from the snakes and, of course, from the snake in the air, the Wyvern. Blade Master is tearing the backline apart, so not too many archers on the field anymore. And this seems to be doable for FoCuS, I'd say. He still has that Ankh, mind you, but he can't lose the Shadow Hunter. No way. Lots of mana still available. Condensator Terminator, thank you for the sub. And that is the Ankh triggered, so one of these items gone. And Colorful claims map control. Hold on. Almost a surround. Trying to save him with the Raider, but might just go on the cost of that sad Raider. And Colorful feels like he's in a decent spot. If he's not overcommitting, because there's 3 more units for FoCuS about to fall. That's like 9 supply or more. Ouch! Usually FoCuS is dominant in these fights, but finally the Shadow Hunter 3 was waiting for that all game long. But FoCuS weathered the storm. He has that expo up. He can rebuild relatively quickly. But how fast are the reinforcements for Colorful? Did he miss a production round? I don't think so. But it's mostly archers streaming in. We do have the Shaman upgrade. So Lightning Shield will be an effective weapon. Archer down. Blade Master goes mano a mano with that Alchemist. He has a ring, but he has no staff. And he just gets the kill. Oh my, Colorful. Is that the overcommitment that we were talking about? Maybe just go for a tier 3 and move back and claim items. And then your game was supposedly safe. He got greedy. Wanted to do something against the Orc expansion. Now trying to counter with the hero FoCuS himself. But he's about to lose 2 more hunts and get level 4. Insanely fast, clicking that button on the critical strike level 2. And he just wants more. There's no TP anymore, but there's Ensnare, there's Purge, and that's a double, oh, almost a double whammy on the heroes of Colorful. But it's a slaughter. So much I can say, more and more archers falling. And now, of course, FoCuS has, wow, so sick, has the double income as well. Colorful got a little greedy at the beginning, or after the initial fight, and couldn't take it home. So FoCuS once again proving that he is one, if not the best player in Orc vs. Night Elf. Next up is Twisted Meadows, and that could be quite something. I feel like you rarely see any Night Elf tier 3 anymore. I'm kind of curious why. It felt so strong. Would that have been the better move, or is there just no time if the orc expansion comes up? And you know, these orc expansions, they will get better and better with the next patch. 15 seconds earlier. Good luck. Yeah, both married men, both fathers already. As we are getting ready for map 2. Twisted, a very different map from all the other maps that we have. The biggest map, the macro map, the mass expansion map. And I'm really curious why Colorful is picking it this time. He didn't pick it versus Lin. Maybe Lin banned it. And there we go. When will the patch go live? Well, StarCraft had some additions and they will get new maps. Or StarCraft 2, that is. I guess once they're done with StarCraft, we have a chance to get a patch as well. But nobody knows. FoCuS with the 1-0 lead, aiming for another 2-0 here on Twisted Meadows. Left-hand side is Colorful, who had a great comeback versus Lin yesterday after he was destroyed on Northern Isles. The other 2 maps were his to take. And we stick with the same heroes. Is FoCuS going for the lab? I didn't see the building placement. No, he's not. Huh, is that too obvious? Does he want to go out on the map faster? Usually you claim one of the biggest items on the map pretty much immediately. Maybe it's just not his starting position. But yeah, we need a faster keeper level 3. I guess that's very much doable with the right engine of war movement. For FoCuS, he'd love to have a faster Shadow Hunter, I bet. Oh, this time the peon can't be denied. Or can it? No. Okay, Blade Master going for an item hunt. Thus far, so normal. There would be a... Like, Colorful could go for an AP push. One Wisp is already in position, but he also got a Wisp on the left-hand side for an expansion, so he keeps the options open. And this is a different approach. Yeah, the Keeper is roaming once again, but this is more of a Sonic approach. Nice deny for FoCuS. A peon down is a peon down, though. So currently 4 out of 5. This was the gift by Lin towards Colorful yesterday, when Lin was mining for 7 minutes with only 4 workers. Don't remind me. Sorry. You gotta face the hard truth sometimes. So Blade Master's at home defending this keeper, and there is an expansion on the left-hand side. So everything according to plan. Even though Colorful is only tier 1, trying to buy some more time. Did he just queue? No, he did not. And FoCuS already on tier 2. This is a fast Shadow Hunter. Will then result in a roaming blade, I guess. Wait, is that calculation right? It can't be. Wait, what? He just killed him? It was a little spike in the clean feed and he killed him with the second entangle. Ooh, that's the worst timing. What hero do you get back now? First the blade, that's a solid 30-second delay on the blade, and an AP is up as well. What the hell is happening? We blink once, or the stream spikes once. And the game is almost over. Or did I just fall asleep? No, right? This is what happens. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. No serpent wards, no shaman, only a handful of grunts. And you can't do anything to keep this hut up. Wow. That's just a dieback. Oh, poor FoCuS. This looks horrible. The floodgates are wide open with a simple AP. Colorful is about to decide the game. And of course on the back of this he's teching. Healing denied. No more mana for another entangle. But for that he kills a grunt. And that brings him another step closer towards level 3. This is so game. You just need 2 APM to end this game, FoCuS, to end the misery. FoCuS will end this game on 2 level 1 heroes, maybe. But he's trying to fight. Not giving this up just yet. He has the tech advantage. He probably is. This wasn't a super dedicated AP push, so he probably knows what's up. This bought so much time, man. This bought an incredible amount of time.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Kudos for FoCuS for continuing the fight and trying to like counterattack. There's still 3 grunts. There's no Warble though, right? Otherwise he could try a tower push. Oh man, Colorful finds a lot of rings today. I think that's ring number 4 or 5. But yeah, he has to power creep the Shadow Hunter. And it feels like we established a mirror image second build, eh? Crit only added later. And now there's the lab and the natural expo. But you can't counter expand, can you? If you FoCuS, there's no time. Blade Master just a tiny bit too late. Rune Braids well. Pretty bad items for both of the players here. FoCuS is able to steal. Oh, nothing! And he gets entangled. He has mana for a Windwalk. Another reveal, another entangle. Nah, it's not repeating. Oof, so is there a peon here? Yes, there is. After losing the Lodge and the hero and 2 grunts, he still thinks he can expand. Okay. I don't think this is working. I think that's pretty brave. Oh, 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 oh! Locks it in! There is the staff. No hex available, no end stay. He had to skip the bestiary, so that didn't work. But nice counter. Nice surround after the purge. And FoCuS is in somewhat of a fighting shape, but No mana on the blade. Can't really reposition. Alchemist is level 2, close to 3 this time. That's a 1.5 level difference compared to map 1. That's sick.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
This layout got so much data. I think it got a lot of useless data and it's a little crowded. But glad you like it. And I guess Colorful likes that positioning as well. If he saves a handful of hunts, he's gonna get a triple kill. Yeah, that's just a Hail Mary. Go for the hero focus. Colorful saw this coming a mile ago. There's no critical strike to worry about. But this might save the expo. Keeper? Is he just dead? I don't know because the stream is spiking. Okay, apparently not. FoCuS taps out. We had 2 unlucky spikes in the stream. But Twisted goes to Colorful and it's the same situation as yesterday. Where Colorful is losing map 1 and then winning map 2. Can he get game 3 again? It's the same map as yesterday. It's Last Refuge. Is it Talons once again? Can FoCuS do better than Lin with Radar Walker and TC Shockwave? Keeper TP's out alone because Alchemist and Army are strong enough for the rest of the FoCuS army. I agree. That's a good point. Yeah, I agree. So if this is Talents, this is your time to grab a new coffee or get food in, because the early game is oftentimes quite slow and, dare I say, boring. But maybe they're flipping the switch and maybe Colorful is not going Talents. Keeper pretty hard to make work though on LR. Keep 5 peons on gold, he has a chance to do better. That is also correct. So, let's hope for fewer lags in important moments. And off we go. Bottom left hand side is Colorful, FoCuS upper right hand side. Whoever wins this goes 2-1 in TP League. And a top 4 finish is all you want to end up in that bottom bracket. Upper bracket. To get the weaker opponents. But are there even weak opponents here in TP League? I mean, you dodge Happy. You'd out dodge 1-0. You'd probably dodge a Lin. Well, 1-0 is 0-2, so what can we say? Alta? Is it late or what? Oh, is he... yeah, Blade Mastered is. Was he gambling for Shadow Hunter? Ah, FoCuS is no Lin. But Demon Hunter opening, this is Talents. And yesterday, Colorful. Usually, I think for the past 15 years, if not longer, I've been praising Lin's control in these fights with Shockwave and Raiders. Yesterday was the other way around. I praised everything that Colorful was doing. When it comes to mana burns, the movement of talents, just everything, especially in the last fight. And in this game, there's not going to be any expansions. The past few maps all revolved around expansions. Can you cancel the Night Elf Expo? Can you get the Orc Expo up? Here? I highly doubt it. I think this would only be done by Hitman. With fortified towers, etc., which can be pretty strong. So? But is FoCuS one of these guys? I doubt it. Nice creep route. That's level 2. That's a lot of vision. And no real opening for the Blade
一
Master.
位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
So yeah, we're unfolding Radar Walkout. We will see the Beastmaster. Next big decision has to be done by Colorful on tier 2. Attack and go for the tier 2 buildings or not. It's been the old school way. You can also creep a little bit. And FoCuS, he should be going for a TC. Could go for a Shadow Hunter if you're more comfortable with that. But yeah, TC is usually the way. Tilts his head a little bit. Something's not going right, maybe? The end snare, I guess? He got the vision here. Blade is around, but can immediately be burned. He knows that he's detected now. But it's more time. Solid 20, 30 seconds. Ooh. You got the Berserker though. You don't want to lose this. You don't want to lose this. He's trying to put every single damage point in he can. Speed scroll saves it. There's no crowd control at the moment. But yeah, this is one of the safest mercenary camp creeps against the Blade Master you can get. So decision is TC and Beastery. I'm gonna contact the admins about the spikes. Sorry about that. Some spikes on W Pure Flow. Fixable. Big lasted, but no mana anymore. Beastmaster decides, I'm a little bit too late, I can't do much. So let's just creep with it. FoCuS super aggressive. Comes in with the with the Berserker again. But if he's not getting the last hit, that's a disaster for Colorful. He invested so much. He didn't get it. He did not get it. Something got the rock golem. Beastmaster still at 0 XP. Oh, that was horrible. That is not allowed. Gets the Berserker now. Okay. The Berserker got it. Nice. Sweet block, so at least it gets a little bit of revenge. No! Oh, counter block gets it now. Cool Beast number 1. Oh, that was so big. 92 experience. TC needs to creep though. The Blade Master distraction has been fantastic. Trifecta on the Blade as an inventory as well. Demon Hunter under level. Beastmaster no impact. Tier 3 not done yet. It felt like walkers are late. So we don't have to spell yet while the first talents are out. And whenever talents are moving out to help creeping, you see the Night Elf player is in a bit of a bad spot. But here on this position, it's also rather safe. So I can understand that. Wow, he's playing an aggressive TC. There is a town portal and a heal potion. But he opts for the archer. Was that a misclick? I don't know. This could backfire. As you need level 3 TC. Always doing a trade. Creep yourself or prevent leveling of your opponent. Cyclone is... Oh, wow. Cyclone is horribly late. Tier 3 is done. Oh, no, it's not. It's not. It's fine. It's totally fine. Sorry, I misread the icons because they don't use the master upgrade icon on the bottom left. But this is the master upgrade. Big mana potion and double heal scroll for FoCuS. This utility is perfect. I guess he needs an invo potion on the blade, then it's perfect. Oh, he's not that far off. Tinker third, orb up. And we're getting ready for the big fight. But yeah, the TC is the only thing worrying me about FoCuS's position. And he's confident. Takes the lab creep. Colorful, not at 50 yet, not in fighting shape yet, no heal scroll yet. But Demon Hunter is also not level 3. Last hit goes to FoCuS. Item here, health stone. Not the greatest, not the worst. It's all about experience now. No. But good contained by Colorful. Now he's the one trading levels. So question is, FoCuS, can you find a way to creep the mercenary cap? Or do you have to agree to fight with level 1 Shockwave? Raiders could just clean it, maybe. Oh, smart. Luring in the rock golem, send the blade away before he dies, maybe? No, okay. But yeah, stay in a safe spot. That was nice. Dispel against the Cyclone, but we have a lot of them left. TC up in the air, Crow form save. That's sweet, and we get fairies in the mix as well. FoCuS, uh-oh, his units are melting. Is that army a little too strong for you? We haven't seen a single shockwave. There's number 1. Heal scroll against it. Oh man, and the walkers, they're suffering thanks to this one fairy. FoCuS can't really do anything against it, and this is relatively easy to clean up. Raiders find the connection after the reposition of the talents. There's also a little bit of an invite, but that would blow the big mana potion. Oh, FoCuS has to commit. Another flare form. Heroes are falling. That's the Beastmaster. That's kind of fine. Shockwave, okay. Who's losing more? Who's losing more in the end? Everything just blood red. Everything with the Crimson Mask. Demon Hunter finally 3. So is the TC. Burned again. Does he have a mana potion? Can he go for a mana potion? Is it on cooldown? Stone consumed. And in the end, the one who's cleaning this up is FoCuS. There was just not enough damage anymore after the Beastmaster fell. And he saved a lot with his double heal scroll. Nice to see Crow form. Haven't seen that in a long time. I also love the adjustments of the fairy. Backstab TP! Tickle damage, explosion damage. Not coming in. Pretty even now when it comes to supply. But the inventory by Colorful is empty. 1 minute on the Beastmaster. Easy to heal up now for FoCuS. I wonder how much he saved into the back of the base. Not too much, actually. And he needs walkers. Walkers and mana. But he will have some time. So now Mana Burn is level 2. Now Shockwave is level 2. And sky's the limit once this TC reaches 5. A little bit more damage. It's plus 12. Invo potion ready, heal scroll ready. Yesterday it was all about, a lot was about shop control, where Colorful played a magnificent game and never allowed... Whoa, that was a premature shockwave. He wanted to get it out before the burn. It didn't really work. And here it is. Beast mode enabled onto the blade. There is no town portal. FoCuS realizing that. Can he just go for the heroes? That's exactly what he's doing, contrary to how Lin plays it. Onto the Tinker. Dead he is. Demon Hunter also down to 50%, and FoCuS seems very, very happy with the outcome of this fight so far. Blade Master with the heal scroll. My god, his blade control is really off the charts. Surround on the TC. This will last forever. Maybe a little bit of... Oh, can he pop him out? He doesn't want to. TP on the TC. Can he get the... Demon Hunter? Not really. With the crit he can! Oh, so close! Kills him last hit! FoCuS! That's the Ankh. I didn't see the Ankh, so I overreacted a bit, but goddamn, this was a timing. Thank you, DMND292 with the Prime sub. And now once again, supply is even. This kind of, like, FoCuS, he could just continue this way with the hero FoCuS. Steals another invul. That's nice. And now there's the remainders of the Merc camp. There's the Expo. And there's a lot of orange spots on the left-hand side, while the bottom right is gone already. But I think Colorful relentlessly pushing for the main again. And he moves to the left-hand side. Okay. This is a bad position. This is far open. If he's not fighting like between the trees. You don't want to fight into an open position with all these raiders. FoCuS smelling blood in the water. Creeps are attacking Colorful as well. Can FoCuS do what Lin wasn't able to and get the 2-1 victory and go for a 2-1? Shockwave gets the last hit. 4.2 right now. And this is a glorious change. Shockwave hits a bit. And that was the last one. It's also FoCuS. It's not really going for mana potion. Maybe just can't afford it. Heal scroll committed early. And with the crit, the Tinker is just dead again. The mission of wrecking the enemy heroes is so successful. And the Blade Master's closing in on 5. Another bad shockwave. You can say that. You can also say that he's doing at least a little bit of damage before he's getting burned, like Lin was yesterday, who had 0 shockwaves in the final fight. Raiders doing damage. Oh my god, they're encircling these poor talents as Colorful is dropping in supply heavily. Demon Hunter can be staffed out, but this leaves the Beastmaster all alone. He's blocked by his own factory. And yeah, he can do a little damage, but now he bites the dust. Bloody exchange. Look at the corpses everywhere. That's pretty sick, but we have one lousy Cyclone remaining. So big, so red, so numbers. I like that. FoCuS not willing to force the issue. He got 2 hero kills. And a lot of Cyclone drained. God damn, this was an ambitious creep by Colorful. Of course he wanted level 3 Beastmaster, understandably so. But he was fighting an Overseer, he was fighting FoCuS on the right, FoCuS on the left. And how is Colorful salvaging this now? There's 1800 gold left for both of the... 1700 gold left for both of the players. And this is level 5 TC, is it not? Colorful has to steal. He has to steal big time. He doesn't. And that's the Katka's pipe. That's the dream item for FoCuS. More Dispel, more Shockwave, more Windwalk. This is excellent. This would have been the perfect drop for both of the players. Colorful needs a play of a lifetime and a fight of a lifetime to get this done. Yesterday was all about saving units. Lol. So it was a lot about heal scrolls. Here, it's about saving the heroes. FoCuS always pressures Tinker, Demon Hunter as much as you can. And then when there's a little space and the heroes are gone, then it's time to attack the talents. Expo by FoCuS. TC has 2 mana potions on a level 3 Shockwave. That tells you the odds of Colorful in this fight. You might look at the supply and think 50-50. Okay. But no, this TC is just such a beast. Tinker not level 3. And FoCuS, there's no real reason to force the issue. Just not. Expo is coming, and Colorful knows. FoCuS needs 2 to 3 towers. Would be helpful. But he's an upkeep already. I think he just goes for more raiders. Because if you fight at the Orc Expo, everything is far open. Like, with these talents, you always try to fight in chokes so the raiders can't reach. But that's not possible in the upper left-hand side. Okay. Spike to start the fight. Let's hope this was the last one. Shockwave hits pretty bad, but goes into the heroes and again gets it out before the mana burn is there. Not even the first potion. Not even the first potion consumed. Raiders all up in the air. That Shockwave was better. Was that the only heal scroll? No, there might be one left on the Raiders. They do find the connection now. Level 3 Tinker finally, but will he just die afterwards? That's the last heal scroll. That's the last lifeline, and he cuts the HP of the Talons in half when he has one more potion. Colorful needs heal scrolls. Like, how are you supposed to heal against this? FoCuS is playing around the counter to the mana potion. Now it's done. The heavy artillery, is it coming? Is he committing it? Oh, nice Demon Hunter position though. Colorful is playing this well. When is it time? FoCuS wants it so bad. Here's the potion. Here's the Shockwave, and it's a perfect one. 3 kills immediately. Raiders ravage the remaining Talons. This was awesome by FoCuS, controlling the Demon Hunter so well with, oh my god, he gets another triple kill. With the ensnares, couldn't reach, carefully treading around the mana burn, then the mana potion, 2 beautiful shockwaves, and the deserving win for FoCuS. Played it a lot better than Lin yesterday, and game, set, and match it is, with FoCuS doing what Lin couldn't do, take the win over Colorful, showing once again that he is the best Orc versus Night Elf player in the world. That was pretty sick. I'm impressed, man. FoCuS, whatever he does in this matchup, it's just really freaking good. So, after a horrible defeat versus Happy, FoCuS is back in shape. Winning this 2-1, also winning yesterday versus Moon. His follow-up program tomorrow is Lawlight, another Night Elf, before he goes into 1-2-0. For Colorful, it's a little bit of redemption tomorrow as he's facing Moon, which is not that easy in Night Elf Mirror. So let's hope that we get some time and the Chinese can fix the spikes on the clean feed. I sent you guys into a little bit of a break and then we're back with the last live game of the day with 1-2-0 and Kaho.